or the wave bar. Next, we're going to bring on Kevin. Come on in.
Hello, Harrison.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Of course, yeah. So you've been performing at Tin Pan lately?
I have.
Yeah. Are you ever at the post office as well?
Yes. I think they're done for the season, but I had a great little. Brittany and I have been playing Thursdays there and Fridays at Tin Pan.
Cute. How long have you been playing in Provincetown?
I was just telling this to Trevor. In 2016, somehow it dawned on me. I've been playing piano for 15 years and I sing. Somehow it took me a while.
You're like, wait, I could do that.
Connect the dots.
Cute.
But then I saw my friend Chris Sidoli at Tin Pan, and I called them up, and they let me fill in that year, and then I became on the regular schedule.
Were you living kind of locally at that time?
So yeah, I've been doing New York to New York in the winter, spring, Provincetown in the summer. So I've cheated the system so I can steal from the best seasons.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
but you're here now?
Yeah, so I'm just over the bridge in Plymouth, so I have some students here, and I can hit a couple of gigs there, teach a bit, and come back. Now, I'm going to turn this around. Do you remember how, this might be only interesting to you and I, do you remember how I met you initially?
Yeah, me and Kevin met at an audition in like 2006.
Yes, what was it for?
Urinetown.
Yes.
I was actually telling Jonathan about this. The funny thing is like the reason I specifically remember that audition so well is because I met you, but also it was the worst showing at an audition I've ever had in my entire life.
Was it one of those where you audition in front of everyone?
Yeah.
Those
it was terrible. Yeah. It was really not great. I had a miscommunication with the accompanist, and in 16 bars, it was hard to kind of find my footing again. But it's one of the few times I've been offered ensemble. I was like,
would you like to do your kickball change?
Perfect.
We'll keep that for the paying audience.
Yeah, that's why I never learned what a kickball change was, because I was never ensemble. Right. You said that you came up with a few reasons why everyone should be a piano player.
I wanted to bring some value to the interview, then we'll get to my project. I'm just kidding.
Let's see.
All right, so I have the top 10, because, this is a talk show. Letterman had the top 10, so I thought piano bar is never boring. I thought top 10 reasons to be a piano man.
Cute.
And there may be, by the way, there's a lot of crossover with the top 10 reasons not to be. But we'll get,
it depends on perspective.
Most to do with alcohol. All right, number 10. People drink enough that they forget they just tipped you.
Oh, great. So they'll double tip you?
It doesn't happen all the time, but in a sort of Dory-like fashion. Actually, there was once I was playing, and it was, I think, this couple 2 bottles in since the morning, and they just kept. This has not happened every show.
It should though.
Maybe once a show. I wouldn't complain. And they just kept forgetting. They were throwing 20s in, and so.
Sounds great.
I mean, that's also on the drawback list. But we're not here for drawbacks.
Right, because as they're drunk enough to tip multiple times, they're drunk enough to do a lot of other things you don't like.
Right, which leads me to number 2. It's never boring.
Right.
I mean, I think that one's obvious, but come on, you show up to work and you play any number of songs for any number of people, and any number of things are going on in the dining room. Number 8, people go bananas for the harmonica.
Do they?
Now, I don't want to give away any industry secrets. However, the harmonica may or may not be an easy instrument to get away with, unless if you're not John Popper from Blues Traveler. You don't have to be John Popper to play Piano Man. I'll just put it that way.
On the harmonica.
Yeah.
Cute.
You kind of just blow in and out of it.
Yeah.
It makes it.
And it makes
as long
the
as
noise.
It's in the right key. Yeah. But people are like, it's a very
like look at him. He
until
plays
now,
2
it was
instruments.
a very impressive feat. If 3-hour set, 88 keys, maybe you hit a false note. Okay, you're by yourself. Is it a wrong note?
No.
It's jazz.
There we go.
It's jazz.
I'm gonna use that.
It's jazz.
Next time I hit a wrong note, I'm like, just had to throw some jazziness in there.
No, exactly. This one is a more personal one. Number 6, mandatory post-show spiritus.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this isn't a plug. They don't need me to plug them themselves, but in the dining room, you smell everything everyone's ordering. You get, and you can't eat before the show. You can't.
Or during.
Or during. But then I don't think I've ever knocked on to spiritus after.
Cute.
Let's see, 3-hour shift. Again, that's on both because it's 3 hours, which seems short for a work day, but it's 3 very compact
Yeah,
hours.
with 200 faces staring at you.
Correct. You probably might feel this way about the show.
Yeah.
60 minutes, but
It's like,
you're on, man.
You're on.
yeah. Okay.
Well, I try to be on.
You're just natural. 4, you don't have to look like Brad Pitt.
But it helps, I'd imagine.
No, yeah. So all I'm saying is the money makers are here. Now don't get me wrong, there's some good-looking guys behind those keys. But you know, Billy Joel said like he just kind of sat in the corner and he had no lack of attention. So you don't have anyway. Although it never hurts to keep it fresh for the audience. Okay, coming down to number 3. You work at night, so you have the whole day to teach, to play golf if that's your thing. Go to the beach.
No alarm clock if you don't want it.
Right?
Love that.
Watch a movie, go to the movies at 2. It's like living the dream.
We love
Although
a matinee.
I did learn, though, maybe this will be useful to an audience member or two, that napping does not necessarily help.
No. More
You ever
tired.
find that?
Always.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I refuse to nap.
Yeah, I
Not a
always
napper.
napped pre-show, and now if I go straight from something to this, I'm way more energized.
Yeah, totally.
So maybe we can apply that to
Other things in life.
yeah, other things in life. All right, almost there. This one's interesting. 2, all the advantages comedians get. You get all the advantages: a microphone, people who are liquored up, ostensibly, but none of the risk.
Yeah, no expectation of being funny.
Exactly. It's a cheat.
Right.
Because I like to make a quip here and there, and maybe some of them land, some of them don't. But there's no, if they don't land, they say, well, who cares? His job is to do this.
Yeah.
But if you say something funny, the crowd goes wild.
They're like, just play Piano Man and everyone will forget your
exactly.
lame joke.
Yeah. Right. And number 1, slightly sentimental, but say since you were 4, hypothetically, it's always been your dream to play the Phantom. Hypothetically. And say they're always like 6'2", and you're like hypothetically 5'9".
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. But you still get to sing Music of the Night every night. If you
Yeah,
want to.
you can be whoever
That's
you want to
number
be.
1, exactly. So that is my top 10 reasons to be a piano man.
Sign me up.
So don't go doing it though. It's no fun.
Right, you don't want any more
no.
competition, right?
Isn't there? Yeah, P-Town's the best.
So you mentioned Billy Joel, you mentioned Phantom. Is that what we're getting? We're getting Billy Joel, we're getting Elton John, we're getting musical theater.
Oh, just from my normal thing?
Yeah, what's your shtick?
People have, I go all over the board because you never know who's going to walk in. So over the years, I've developed, like I have my Lady Gaga, I have my Elton John and Billy Joel, Broadway, of course. And then there's just songs that people keep requesting so much that you just do. And you never know who's going to walk in. If it's a couple from the Midwest, maybe they want to hear Sweet Home. I have my Sweet Home Alabama, I have my Rocket Man. And then, of course, there's going to be the crowd that wants to sing Oh, What a Beautiful Morning.
What's that one song that's like the Boston song?
Oh,
I hate that song. I call it the straight national anthem.
Sweet Caroline,
Yeah,
perhaps?
that's what it is.
I can ruin it. I'm not going to ruin it for people, but...
Why ruin it, please?
Oh, just Google who he wrote the song about.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'll say.
Okay.
I've bit the bullet and I play that
Yeah.
just because, you know,
People are
They're
they're not going to leave you alone until
they go nuts. And I'm surprised. I'm like, I'm like, I can't believe I'm playing this. And it's like, here we go.
they're like ba ba ba.
It just works. So you know what? Like,
Yeah. You got to give the people what they want.
yeah,
at the end
Kevin
of the
Kline
day.
had to do Pink Panther to do for the money, and then he does the Hamlet off Broadway. Cute. If that makes sense to you.
So when can we catch you at Tin Pan now?
Okay, so for this year, I'm not sure what 22 holds, but the next 3 Fridays, 8 to 11.
Cute.
I'm solo tonight and next Friday. Then Brittany Rolfs and I will be.
We love her.
She's so talented.
Yeah.
And we've been doing a duo act. So Christmas Eve, we will be at
no
Tin
way.
Pan there. So
That's incredible.
That's the story.
We look forward to checking you out.
Thanks.
We're going to play a little video of the.
And now for a performance from Kevin. Take it away.
Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you'll live as you've never lived before. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the seamless transition. I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn out recording of a favorite song. So as we lay there sleeping, we read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight, where? In the dunes on the Cape, then you're the love that I look for. Come with me and escape.
Check out Kevin the next few Fridays at Tin Pan Alley, 9 o'clock, 7 to 9?
8 to 11.
8 to 11. Also